No, I don't.
Woo! Hey,
We are back.
we're back. We're here.
And some might say that we're better than ever.
I don't think I'd be part of that sum, but
Oh,
yeah, but we are back and we are here.
and
That I
think that
can say confidently.
and I think that the best way to really enforce the fact that we are back, capital B, is by doing our beanbag banter.
Okay, so you're gonna go first because I completely forgot to come up with mine. So you're gonna go first.
Like, should I remind you that's literally the name of our podcast?
No, I don't think you should remind me that because I'm still only the one on the beanbag.
Oh my god. Okay, Trisha, sorry. I thought of something else we have to discuss later on this episode. Okay.
Why couldn't you just bring it up later on in the episode? I'm dead.
I felt like I had to time. I felt like I had to give you time to marinate in that thought. I was going to spring something on you.
I'm marinating. I'm brewing.
Okay.
Okay. So, would you like to start?
Yes.
Awesome.
My banter is that I got promoted at work.
Woo! Woo!
So most of you
what was that?
know that
What was that?
That was the Olivia Wilde gift where she's like,
okay.
So previously you all might have known that I was an intern. Now I'm fully employed with a salary and health insurance and a steady income and job security and all those things that you really dream about when you're 22. So that's thrilling. That's really, really exciting. My bag is that the last few weekends I was kind of bored. Because as many of you know, I've been really in my video game era. I was playing Hogwarts Legacy, and then I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but I just kind of got bored. I was like, what do I do? Like, I have no shows I'm watching. I don't want to play Assassin's Creed. But then it was raining last weekend, and I decided, oh my gosh, you know what today is?
What?
Today is a perfect day to watch Criminal Minds while laying in my bed. So then that has really taken over kind of as like my new hobby, I would say.
Wait, that's kind of everything. I feel like you need like a certain vibe for Criminal Minds in bed. And rainy day definitely fits in that description.
Yeah. Oh, and then when I get anxious because Criminal Minds is scary, I've been watching New Girl, which has really hearing like Nick Miller's sweet dulcet tones combined with Schmidt's quick witty rapport has been really comforting for me.
I will say I was not surprised to hear that this is your first time watching New Girl through. And I'm not surprised that Nick Miller is your favorite. I feel like that's very on par.
Like, I just think there's something about him being so dumb, yet always showing up in the right moments.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever noticed that he always shows up when it matters?
He's always there. You can always count on Nick Miller.
And I think that's truly something that all men should take as a lesson to be learned.
Be there. Be there.
Like, be there, be square.
Be there, be square. And we've always said that.
Yeah. My bean, though, is Memorial Day weekend.
Woo!
Because I am so excited. One, for like summer vibes, the beach. 2, for us to all be together. And 3, for those of you that don't know, we are all going to Manager Lily's house by the beach, and I am just so excited to see what made her. Like, I'm so excited to see her in her true element, in her natural form.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it away.
Yeah. Um, Remember when you said you didn't want to come visit my hometown?
That's different. You like Trisha, that is so different. Name one thing. Name one thing there is to do in your hometown.
Come to my home. Go through so
Right.
many pretty parks. Um, Hang out.
Is it hurt your feelings that I've said that and it still standing by that statement?
Like, no, if you don't want to come, don't come.
Like if I was invited for an event like with everyone, oh my god, I would be there. If I live nearby, oh, I'd be popping in and out all the time.
You
I
wouldn't
just think
just
like the
come for a
opportunity
weekend to
hasn't.
hang?
I think the
What if I
opportunity
invited
has.
you exclusively? I sent you an invitation. Sally, come hang out with me for a weekend and we can just chill.
Like then I'd be there. But I'm not just gonna be like, hey, like what if I came and visited you? Like I'm not doing that.
Damn. Moving on. Let me fly through this beanbag and banter. Um my banter, I think over this past month, I've really found a better balance between work life and socializing with people, and I think that that was a really difficult thing for me to figure out, and like managing my time effectively, and I think I've been doing a lot better job with that, which has been great. um my bag is that allergies are kicking my butt so bad, and it doesn't help that I actually prefer to drive with the windows down, so that is an issue I've been dealing with a lot. Yeah. And my bean, I think, is just May in general. There's so many exciting things happening in May, um which I think you'll just see as we go, but the entire month I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, I really agree. For me as well, May looks like it's shaping up to be a very good and busy month. Busy personally for me is better.
Mhm.
So I'm like also excited to see how things shake out there. Um, Great things going on for you.
Yeah. Exciting
Yeah.
things. For you
Um,
as well. Hello? Okay, big girl job. Okay.
what can I
So,
say? They
so
wanted me so bad.
I propose a question to you. So since that
Okay.
this is more of a permanent um living not situation, but you
Mm.
know what I'm trying to say. This is a permanent thing for you now. How are we gonna get
Right.
your
Right.
when are we getting your beanbag over to your new place?
So I will be moving out of my current apartment in the middle of June into somewhere that is like more permanent. And that, depending on the size of the space I'm in, is when the beanbag.
Oh, right. You're right. Okay.
Look. If I'm in a 300 square foot unit, like, I'm sorry, the beanbag is not gonna fit. It's just not gonna fit. However,
No,
if I'm in
I
like
understand.
450, 500, then I think we can make some concessions for the beanbag. But um, currently everything is out of my price range. So that's like a challenge that I need to get over.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Not get over, but get through, and we will all be there to support you in getting through this.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it would be great like if Beanbag Banter maybe took off. Hint, hint, listeners. Have like a second source of income that can't hurt, you know.
Yeah.
So
We're on the come up though. This is gonna be a good year. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones and my knees
things
and
are
my
changing for the
yeah.
better starting now.
Starting right now. Starting
Starting,
yesterday. It's already started.
yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself.
No, yeah. I'm just saying what we're all thinking.
I feel like I never asked you like what like I just like made that up. Like I was just like riffing to myself. I never even asked you what you thought of that. I just felt like that really kind of encompassed us and like the new direction we were kind of trying to go.
No, that was great. I think it
Thanks.
I think it really shows that we don't have a filter.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like everybody needs those kinds of people in their lives. You know, and I'm glad that we can be those people to our friends.
Yeah, I agree, and that's actually a really great way to put it. That we're that voice
Yeah,
for those
for those.
who can't be it for themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we thought that it would be fun because we've been gone for a while to kind of recap with you all some big things that have happened in our space um over the last month, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so take it away. Yeah. Yeah, so no, so like take it away.
So in my space over the past month, like I said, I've been doing a lot of um better time management, and I mean I've really been focusing on spending my time productively and effectively and not just sitting around and scrolling on my phone. So I have been going out a lot more, which I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, and like the fact that I'm spending money that I will eventually need because there are some big things coming up. Um but just being able to see a lot of people, and I think that's what my month mainly was, just like seeing people and spending like genuine time with people. Like just last week, or was it last week? Was it a few days ago? I don't even remember. I went on a little walk through a neighborhood in New York that I normally just like don't go to, and I enjoyed it. Like I was able to
Cute.
catch up with a friend, and it was so beautiful and so pure, and like we didn't need to drink, we didn't need to do anything. So like doing things like that and enjoying my time more was what my April consisted a lot of. Another thing for me, I saw Chris Clemens again, which was a really cool experience. Um he also like recognized me. He complimented me on my glasses, which he did the first time, and I was like, "Wait, you said that last time too?" And he was like, "Oh my god." It was cute. And I definitely was grateful that I had met him prior because I was not nervous at all. It was super
Mm-hmm.
chill. So fun. Um Also in April was a big holiday. I don't think Sally partakes in said holiday, but a big day for gardeners. That was wonderful. And yeah. Oh, also when we left, I was in the midst of, or in the beginning stages of my 75 soft, and then I decided to get the flu and completely stop that. And then after that, I just like never picked it up. But I also like feel myself making healthier and more conscious decisions about my lifestyle, which has been really cool and fun to see within myself. Um yeah. I can't complain really, which has been great because I always complain.
That is really great. Like it's nice to feel like, it's nice to kind of look back on your, sometimes it's hard to reflect and like really take in if you're really just doing everything like day by day. So it's nice to look back and be able to reflect on things and feel content with what's going on.
Yeah, totally.
Um, I will say, so when I asked you that question, I was imagining we were going into like our other segment.
Oh, I thought
So, so,
we
so
You said our space. Girl, how is OJ dying in our space?
because the
Okay?
people need to hear our thoughts. sense. Because someone out there said, oh my God, how am I supposed to feel and think about this if Beanbag Banter is not saying it? That's what I meant. But this is great. This is still great, okay? And we're still gonna roll with it. Okay?
I'm quitting the
Thank you.
podcast. That was so embarrassing.
No. Thank you.
Okay, you know what? Can you tell me what's been going on in your personal Sally space, Sally bubble the past month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing that you made me think of was that I saw Fibs. I saw Fibs in April, which was awesome. I posted a lot of things you might have seen on the Beanbag Banter Instagram, and interestingly enough, Fibs liked every single one of them.
No, because he's obsessed. He loves us.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, so he never made that then personal connection with us the way I was hoping he would have, but that's fine. The relationship is just starting off. It's not over yet. So I did that. I started my new job, which is new role at the same company I was at. So it was both less nerve-wracking, but more pressure, if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
I obviously knew the space, knew everyone that worked there, knew all the work I was doing, but I felt and I think this makes sense to feel but I felt because I had worked there for 4 months and I did kind of know what people wanted and expected, that my work would be judged isn't the right word, but there'd just be higher expectations than typically for someone starting this role, which I think makes total sense. But I definitely felt that, and it's getting easier every day. But yeah.
That's good that you're getting more comfortable in it.
Yeah, I think I honestly, not much has changed, except I feel more able to, speak my mind and give up ideas. Not that I think I couldn't have done when I was an intern, but I think that I've just gotten more confidence, which is good.
That's everything.
Thanks. So other than that, what have I been up to? So you mentioned trying to find a new place to live. That is, I think that is something that's going to come together when I urgently need to sign a lease, and so I will. I don't think it's going to be I found my perfect unit at the perfect price. I think it's going to be coins, nickels, pennies scraped together situation, but that's okay. I actually feel at peace about that. I feel I don't really have that much control over it, so I'm just whatever happens, happens.
Having that mindset is definitely, it makes things a lot easier.
Yeah.
We run into that same problem in New York. You will not, you have to find your apartment 2 weeks before you move in.
Some places will have something available for when I'm moving, but not quite yet. So it's, it is what it is. I'm not that worried because there will be something. It might not be perfect, but that's fine.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Exactly. I'm trying to think of what else. I feel that's all I have for my going on in my life.
Yay, April! Yes. Okay, so you're all caught up. And we're back. Yes.
Sorry, I feel bad I'm yawning so much, but
no, it's okay. She just hates us. And if you're not tuned in on YouTube, you wouldn't have seen her yawn. So go on our YouTube and watch her yawn. And comment. My God, Sally,
really good.
Stop yawning.
I've gotten rave reviews. Yeah. Take it away.
So, along with our major life events and experiences this past month, other things have also happened.
in our space as
In
discussed
our
earlier.
space, yes. Now I'm understanding the context of our space. Um, I'm trying to think of chronological order from our list, and I'm gonna go with Christine because I feel like that one was first.
I would say yes, I agree. Christine's first. Also, I only have 3 things on my list. Yeah, Christine Quinn. So,
Yeah.
um, as the listeners will know, one of the things Trish and I feel like first bonded over was Selling Sunset. We're huge fans. Personally, I'm a huge fan of Christine Quinn. It came out, I think, at the beginning of April that her husband, Christian, had been arrested for domestic violence. Like I think it was aimed at her and their son. And there's like a lot going on there. Uh, I think there's like one other like a level to it, like something a development happened in the story. I'm not exactly sure what that was, but one of the recent headlines I read was that he would put like cameras in their home. I don't know what he was doing though.
Wait, I didn't see that one. I saw he threw something at Christine and then it like
Oh,
wound up hitting the
glass.
child.
He threw glass at Christine and it hit their baby.
Oh wow. I didn't hear
Selling
about the
Sunset
second one.
star has accused estranged husband Christian Richard of putting hidden cameras around her house, of planting recording devices and a security guard at home in emergency filing, hiring a private security guard to stalk me, harass me, and exclude me from their home amid the divorce. The ex has been living elsewhere since his arrest. His arrest was mid-March, for assault with a deadly weapon in connection to a domestic incident involving Quinn and their son. Yeah, God, that's crazy.
It's times like these where I really would love to know what's real and what's fake on the show because I would love to hear how the rest of the cast responded to this, who reached out to Christine, if anyone.
I mean, Mary definitely did. Mary and
Do you
Jennifer
think
did,
so?
sure.
You think so?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I do. I think
Yeah,
Davina. Oh, for sure, Davina did because Davina thought she was gonna see her name in a headline from that.
for sure, for sure. Oh my god, I actually forgot about Davina. Hope she's okay, girl. Hope you sold that $65 million home.
She did not.
She probably didn't.
I think I mean like obviously in probably about a year from now we will see Christine Quinn on an episode of Call Her Daddy and like really get the full rundown.
You think a year? I feel like that's actually
soon?
crazy that hasn't happened yet. Wait,
No,
hello?
I think I'm sure legally Christine won't be able to speak about it until everything is settled.
Yeah, so I didn't think of it from a legal perspective. Yes, that makes sense.
Also, like
That
side note, I feel like maybe I don't know if you've been feeling this. I feel like Call Her Daddy has really been making a little bit of like a comeback.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
she
yeah,
had
yeah.
who'd she had? She had Alex Earl. She
Mhm.
had who was the other famous person she had recently? Was it Sophia Bush? Or is that a different thing?
I don't think it was Sophia Bush. Simone Biles? Jojo Siwa?
Yeah. Yeah. These are what I'm talking about. Oh my god, Zayn?
Yes.
Zayn was a revisit. So I think that's
yes.
an old one.
Brittany Snow? Brittany Snow was
Yeah.
huge for selling the OC.
Yes.
She confirmed. Oh my god. Okay, so
Yes,
in this
that's why-
selling
yes.
Sunset realm, she also was able to get Brittany Snow, who was married to Tyler.
Yep.
Was that his name? Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler.
Yeah. Who had a little thing with Alex Hall. You know, if you know, you know.
Like
And you know,
Brittany
you know.
basically confirmed that Tyler and Alex were having an affair while he was still married to Brittany. Yeah. So like Stans, Call Her Daddy really is having a comeback. Like she's getting some great names on there. And she's not only is she getting the names, she's getting the scoop, which I feel like is equally important.
And you know what? We love to support our fellow podcasters. So Alex Cooper, if you ever need to like boost your ratings or your views are falling a little bit short, feel free to come to our podcast. We'll we'll get you back.
You
We'll
always will have
get
a
you back up.
voice here, Alex.
Yeah, this is a safe space for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Next on our list. Okay, so I don't know if WNBA is first or OJ dying.
When did
OJ die.
OJ die?
I feel
April
like since
10th.
we've said that a
And
bunch of times, let's just talk about it.
yeah, because
OJ's
WNBA
dead.
was definitely the 15th. Yeah, OJ
Yeah.
Simpson, rip. Can I say rip about him?
Yeah, so that was pretty big. That definitely shook the
I feel like
Earth's core a little bit.
that was one where that transcended generations. You know what I mean? Trisha and I were
Yeah.
talking about it, and so was like my mom and dad. If you're picking up what I'm putting down,
Yeah.
I think for different reasons, but still.
Well, I think honestly, pretty much the same reason. Like the murderer is dead.
Well,
The killer is dead.
Like my parents' generation was watching it because like they watched the trial and it was crazy. Where this is crazy because we're like, we know that's Khloe Kardashian's real dad who just died.
Yeah. That was crazy. Condolences to Khloe, to Chris. What did Caitlyn Jenner say? Oh my god.
I don't know.
Wait.
Let me look it up.
Who was the person that like tweeted something that was like crazy actually? I feel like it was Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner responds to posts comparing her involvement in 2015 crash to OJ Simpson.
Like, no.
I know you all think it's cute to compare a fatal car accident with multiple vehicles involved to a brutal murder. That not it.
Like, no. I'm looking. Don't even fret. Oh, Caitlyn Jenner comments on OJ Simpson's death. Good riddance.
Oh, yeah.
That was wild to see. Honestly, like, rest in peace, but like, that was crazy.
For folks listening who maybe are not like as in tune with the whole like lore between the Kardashians and OJ, the Kardashians' dad, Robert, was one of OJ's best friends, and he was one of OJ's lawyers in his trial. And at this time, Khloe, Courtney, and Kim were all like teenagers. So they were all kind of like really aware of what was going on. And we know that Chris knew OJ and Nicole as well. It's a known fact that Kendall's middle name is Nicole after Nicole Brown Simpson because she was very good friends with Chris. So just like a lot, it's all very intertwined in that family. Worth noting that during the time of the murders in the trial, Chris and Robert had already gotten divorced. And Chris was with Caitlyn Jenner. And I believe Kylie had been born. Kendall had been born, sorry.
See, I didn't know the timeline of all that. That was great. You really did your homework.
Well, do you remember when we did the
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah. The one page is still in the folder.
No, because we're going to talk about it this season. Stay tuned.
Will we?
I don't know. We'll weave it into somewhere.
Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's the TLDR on the OJ Kardashian stuff. Super crazy that he died. Feels like an end of an era, really. Like, you know, someone's just there one day and then the next they're not.
Yeah, that's crazy how that happens, actually. Every day. All the time.
I don't know about every day, but...
Well, people are always dying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Anyways, the WNBA.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, I'll ask you. I don't know what you know about this because I feel like I'm pretty well educated on this topic. But what do you know?
Well, like what specifically to the WNBA? I feel like you can explain it.
I feel like, and many people will agree with me, and this is not a novel idea, but women's basketball right now is huge.
Yes.
Granted, the women's tournament, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, like there's a lot of stars in the game right now. And so at the WNBA draft, well, okay, first of all, let's rewind a little bit. The women's national championship was ESPN's like most watched show, like second most watched show of all time.
I saw that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah.
So there was that. And then like 1 week later was the WNBA draft. So you had people watching that and you had Caitlin Clark drafted the first round. She went to Indiana Fever. Let's see, who was number 2 was Camila Cardoso. No. Number 2 was Cameron Brink from Stanford. She went to LA Sparks. Number 3 was Camila Cardoso from South Carolina, who did the unbeaten season when they won the national tournament. She went to Chicago Sky. Angel Reese went number 7, and she also went to the Chicago Sky. So just kind of like a lot of big things happening. I feel like there's a lot of eyes on women's basketball right now, which is exciting.
It is exciting. It's about time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Put some respect on our name. On their
Yeah.
names.
So I'm excited to see how Caitlin does in the league, if I'm being honest.
You think she'll invite you to her games?
Yeah, probably. She like owes a lot to me, so
No, she's in so much debt to you. Like, it's crazy.
yeah, I try not to like remind her of it. Like I really wanted to focus on the game, but
Yeah.
like she does have to pay her dues at some point.
Yeah. Moving on. The Sweat Tour.
Linked with Addison on Melrose.
Addicted to your touch. Oh, I feel the rush. So good. So good. Wait, that was good.
Yeah. Wait.
Wait, that was good. Let the record be known that that was not planned. We're just so in tune.
Marking that for a clip.
Sally and I are fortunate enough to say that we will be in attendance for the Sweat Tour at MSG this September.
Yes, the rumors are true. Troy and Charlie reached out to us personally to like make sure that we'd be there, and we told them it would be tough to work in our schedule, but we would make it happen. Mm-hmm. So,
shout out to Troy and Charlie for the all access passes, for the meet and greet, even though we don't need to meet them because we're so tight with them already.
Yeah, so it should be a really fun weekend. Hang out with Troy, Charlie, seeing their show.
I'm excited to see the fans at the tour, not theirs per se, but ours, because I know all of you guys will be there. Support.
Right. Of course. Trisha, one thing I have a question for you is, so obviously we know it's Troy and Charlie, but what do we think the like show is going to be? Are they performing together? Is it like one on and then the other? Like, what's the vibe there? What do you think?
I feel like it could really go both ways because I think they're going to perform together because it wasn't like, oh, Charlie XCX with special guest Troy or like the other way around. Like it was both their names, both their tour. That being said, when I went to go see Pitbull, Enrique Martin, they all performed separately, and it was all 3 of their tours. So it really could go both ways. I feel like they both have so much fun together that I think it'd be really cool if they performed together and like went back and forth between their songs.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I kind of agree with you. Like, I definitely want to see a mix. I want to see some Charlie only songs, some Troy only songs, and definitely some together. Like, you know, you better be singing 1999. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want
Mm-hmm.
it if you're not singing 1999.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't want it.
I mean, they're going to open with 1999, right?
No.
Right.
Just text them, yeah.
Yeah, I need to tell them to, like, make that change because I feel like that's really going to set the stage for, like, this is Troy and Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hope you guys are taking notes.
Yeah, we'll like debrief. We'll send this in a debrief like post podcast because we know we're dropping some important.
Yeah. So that's really exciting. With Shy Girl, which I know you don't really know Shy Girl, but she's great.
Yeah, I don't know her, but yeah, like cool. It'll be cool to meet her too. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To see her again. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So exciting things coming up. This is going to be a really great season.
Trisha, you forgot my one last thing.
What was your one last thing? What's the one last thing?
My one last thing that we need to discuss.
Oh my god, the thing you didn't want to tell me about.
Is that last week there were alarms sounded among the interwebs that Kylie Jenner might be pregnant by Timothée Chalamet's
Oh my god.
seed.
Yes.
I think everyone will know that that was kind of a really turning point for us because it kind of cemented the fact that everything we say is God, is gospel.
No, yeah. And when Claude Chalamet is announced, just know where you got it first from, okay?
Yeah.
Remember your roots.
So let's just clarify right now. They are not pregnant. I'm pretty sure People Magazine said that they're not pregnant. So like, I think we can assume that they're not pregnant. But as soon as Pop Based or People tweets that, I mean, I'll be suing for IP, suing Pop Based, People, Timmy, and Kylie. And Chris by association, probably. Because I came up with the idea for him to get her pregnant first.
And you know what? She's always said that. Like, she literally has always said that. We have proof.
If I've always said anything, it's this.
It's this. And I reckon that Sally is given the credit that she's due.
Thanks.
Of course.
That really
of course.
means a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
you
Pop
too,
Base.
You predicted their name.
Yeah. I've already named the child. Yes, that is correct. Yeah.
Like Rumpelstiltskin.
Right. So Pop Base, you better watch out, honestly.
We're coming for your brand.
But if anyone on the Pop Base team would love a safe space to talk on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. You probably know them. Like you probably knowing you know.
I need to find the people that you were talking about.
Yeah, like you have mutuals at least.
I'm sure we do.
Yeah.
We can connect on the alumni network.
Yeah.
Faux show. So, as I was saying, exciting season. A lot of great things coming up.
On God. Bryce Hall on God.
Share this with your friends.
Energy depleted by the end of this episode. Oh my God.
Yeah.
For reference, it's 11 p.m. Okay? We're committed to this. What? What's so funny?
Oh my God. It really, the energy level fully went. All right.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, comment down below how excited you are for season 2 because we're so excited.
Woo! Follow us
Yes.
on Instagram and TikTok and Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
And share this with all of your friends. Like literally all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
wait.
Beautiful.
Wait, you have bars, hello?
Maybe I'm a baritone. I just never knew.
I wouldn't go that far. Alright. Ciao.
Bye.